Everyone, it's Christine and welcome back to Paranormal TV. So today I am doing the horror movie tag, which I actually did a while ago with Natasha, but I decided to redo it because, well, one, Lacey, I know you hate when I do videos, but you have to sigh every single time, literally every single time. So I did this video a while ago with Natasha, but it was on our webcam, so it wasn't very good quality, and a lot of people weren't too fond of Natasha's answers because she said Jamie Lee Curtis was the original Scream Queen, and she's not, but people kind of got mad about that. And I guess people are very passionate about their horror movies. I love horror movies too, so I kind of get it. And they just didn't really like her answers very much, so I figured I would do it again. What is the first horror movie you remember watching? For me, it's Child's Play. That was the first movie I ever watched that was a horror movie because I was over at my friend's house and I was around the age of 9. My mom would never ever let me watch Child's Play or any other horror movie at 9 years old. For good reasoning. I probably wouldn't let my kid either watch. My best friend at the time, her parents let her watch it and her 4-year-old brother watch it. I was over there and they asked me if I wanted to watch Child's Play. I said sure, and that was my first dose of horror, and since then I really liked horror. What is your favorite horror movie? So I used to love Halloween, and I still love Halloween so much. It's my second. But my first is As Above, So Below, and I feel like As Above, So Below is strongly misunderstood. There are a lot of levels with As Above, So Below. There's a religious level, there's a literary aspect that it's based off of, and it's also based off of historic alchemy, so you kind of need to understand all these different layers to fully get it. I feel like that's why a lot of people didn't like it. However, if you understand all these aspects, I feel like this movie you'll be like blown away by, because I definitely was, and it replaced Halloween for me. What is your favorite horror movie genre? It's paranormal. I love it so much. What is the last horror movie you watched that actually scared you? This is hard because I don't really remember when everything came out and all that. I was really freaked out by The Lazarus Effect because mentally it really got to me, just because there are a lot of things in The Lazarus Effect that pertain towards my life. In the movie, when you find out about the fact that her neighbors died in a fire, well, when I was 4, I was in a fire, and this is something that always haunted me, like still to this day. It really gets me upset. My grandfather was taking us out of the house since there was fire. We had to go around back, and it was a very small alleyway. Unfortunately, my neighbor, she jumped down the window to get out of the house. She was laying face down on the ground and she was dead. So I had to walk around her dead body, and I remember just being so upset seeing her there, and you see, like, you just know, even at that young of an age, you just know that there's nothing you can do for her. And I'm like, oh, don't kick her, you know, don't accidentally kick her with your feet. So I'm like bunched up against the wall, and I'm like staring down at her like, oh my gosh, you know, and it really got me. And then also I have a huge fear of choking because my throat closes up, and when I was little it was really bad. I was on a liquid diet for a year to heal it. It never healed completely. And I have terrible fear of choking because I've choked very much. It just scares the crap out of me. So there were a few things in that movie that really got to me mentally that I was not prepared for. Who's your ultimate Scream Queen? I'm going to say Jamie Lee Curtis because I am a big fan of Halloween. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Halloween. Big is an understatement. I'm a huge fan of Halloween. I love Halloween. What is the concept that you'd like to see in a horror movie? So I know that this was already done, The Midnight Man, but I saw the trailer for that and it looked quite terrible, and I did not watch it. I wish somebody would use that and they would make a great movie out of it. I think that would be really interesting. Or even maybe the Elevator Game. That would be really interesting to watch too. What is your favorite on-screen kill? Okay, so I kind of have like a love-hate relationship with this on-screen kill, and it's when Benji dies on As Above, So Below, because I really liked Benji, but his death was like, ugh, for me, so I guess that would be it. But I still love Benji. I really liked his character. What is your favorite horror franchise? Now, most of you would probably think, oh, she's going to say Halloween. She loves Halloween. I'm not, because I love Halloween, but I don't love all of the Halloween movies. There are some of the Halloween movies that I just think are really dumb. So I'm not going to say Halloween. I'm going to pick one where I love each movie. I'm going to say Insidious because I love Insidious. The third one was my least favorite, but I still like the third one. The first two I absolutely love. I think that Insidious is really, really good, and I love to watch Insidious. But an honorable mention, Scream. I love Scream. Who's your favorite horror director? I want to say John Carpenter, but I also want to say Wes Craven. I don't think I can choose between the two, to be quite honest. I love a lot of their work. I mean, some movies where I wasn't too fond of, but overall I really love both of their movies, and I have a hard time picking between the two. So those are going to be my choices. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you've done this video, let me know down below so I can watch your video. If you don't want to do the video but you want to answer the questions, let me know what your answers would be down below in the comments, and I will see you in my next video, guys. Bye!